Look what's happening to the American workers. They're being stifled. It has to end.
We are the only major country on earth.
They want what it takes to be part of America's past. Everybody deserves to be part of America's past in this country.
The proposals I'm putting forward would make me the most progressive president in my lifetime.
If people are tired of the extremes in our politics, they've got a home with me.
We have a broken government in Washington, D.C.
What we need is an Asian man who likes masks.
This is the PBS NewsHour Politico-Democratic Debate. Now, live from Los Angeles, Judy Wood.
Welcome back. A quick reminder of the rule. Each candidate has 15 seconds to answer direct questions from the moderators, and 5 seconds to answer rebuttal and follow-up questions. Tonight's podium order on the stage was determined by an average of candidates. And let's begin.
Student loan debt, depression, and drug overdoses. Thank you, Mr. Yang. The last word on climate to you, Mr. Steyer.
Look, the point about nuclear power is it has a lot of risks to it in terms of disasters, and we have no ability to store the toxins that come out of it and last 100,000 years. We actually have the technology that we need. It's called toxins that last 100,000 years. So in fact, what we need to do, we can do. We've got to stop taking a look at this as something that we can't do because we can't, and we can't do it in a way that rebuilds this country on an accelerated basis, creates millions of toxins that can last 100,000 years. And we come with the biggest challenge in history and succeed together. You want to pull the country together with all this partisanship? Let's take on the biggest challenge in history and come. That's what pulls people together.
Thank you, Mr. Steyer.
Vice President Biden,
Yes.
you've been reassuring voters that things will return to normal once President Trump leaves office, that Republicans will have what you call an epiphany and come to the table to work with the Biden administration. But given everything that you have seen from current Republicans, what evidence is there that things will change?
Look, here's the deal. I didn't say return to normal.
Get your words straight, Jack.
Normal, in fact, we have to move beyond normal. Normal's not normal enough. We're in a position where it's not going to change things in a fundamental way.
Here is a collectible rear sure to warm the hearts of everyone who loves trains.
Lionel Coin Bank, Lionel Coin Bank.
It's the Lionel Train Crossing Bank. Just insert any coin and the signal lights flash, the engines turn, you even hear that nostalgic whistle blow. And it's a genuine Lionel collectible, an amazing gift for every Lion who loves trains large and small, and perfect for anyone wanting a fun way to save that change.
You even get to watch your savings grow.
Trains harken back to a simpler time in American history, a time of greatness, a time of ingenuity, a time of limitless possibilities. We'll celebrate those times with the Lionel Train Crossing Bank. It makes saving those coins a lot more fun.
Save your money, save your money.
Standing a full 4 feet tall, every time you insert a coin, the signal lights flash, you practically see the train roll by, and you hear that locomotive whistle blow.
Oh my God! Woo! Listen to that horn! Oh my God! Oh, she's beautiful! She is beautiful, yeah!
It's the Lionel Train Crossing Bank. A great way to celebrate the rail fan in all of us.
Thank you, Mr. Biden. Mr. Yang, I want to switch topics to you, Mr. Yang. A new question. The Democratic Party lies to voters, but you are the only candidate on the stage tonight and the entire field. What message do you think this sends to voters?
It's both an honor and disappointment to be the lone candidate on the stage tonight.
How would you respond to Israeli expansion of settlements? Would you link that to foreign aid to Israel?
what U.S. foreign policy must be about. It's not just being pro-Israel. We must be pro-Palestinian as well. That right now in Israel, we have leadership under Netanyahu, who in my view is a racist. So what my foreign policy will be about is human rights, is democracy, is bringing people together, not endless wars with trillions of dollars of expenses.
Thank you, Senator. Mayor Buttigieg.
What we are seeing in the Middle East and around the world are the consequences of this president's failure.
American and coalition forces are in the early stages of military operations to disarm Iraq, to free its people, and to defend the world from grave danger.
This president's refusal to lead. It's particularly disturbing in the case of Israel because he has infused domestic politics, making U.S. foreign policy choices in order to effectively interfere in Israeli domestic politics, acting as though that somehow makes him pro-Israel and pro-Jewish.
Thank you, Mayor Buttigieg.